But very importantly, tomorrow tariffs 25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico, and that'll start.
United States President Donald Trump's new 25% tariffs on imports from Mexico and Canada have now come into effect. Additionally, duties on Chinese goods have doubled to 20%, initiating new trade disputes with the United States' top three trading partners. These tariff measures, which could disrupt nearly $2.2 trillion in annual two-way trade, became active at 0:01 Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. This occurred just hours after Trump stated that all three nations had not done enough to stop the flow of the lethal opioid fentanyl and its precursor chemicals into the United States.
Drugs continue to pour into our country, killing hundreds of thousands of people. We're losing substantially more than 100,000 people. I mean, dead. They're dead. The families are destroyed after that happens.
China responded immediately after the deadline by announcing additional 10% and 15% tariffs on specific U.S. imports starting March 10. Beijing also introduced new export restrictions targeting designated U.S. entities. Canada and Mexico, which have maintained a largely tariff-free trade relationship with the U.S. for 3 decades, were prepared to retaliate against their longtime ally. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau stated that Ottawa would impose immediate 25% tariffs on $20.7 billion worth of U.S. imports.
Canada will be implementing 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods, starting with tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods immediately, and tariffs on the remaining $125 billion of American products in 21 days' time.
Trudeau previously stated that Canada would target U.S. beer, wine, bourbon, home appliances, and Florida orange juice. Tariffs will disrupt an incredibly successful trading relationship, Trudeau said, adding that these measures would violate the U.S. Mexico-Canada Free Trade Agreement, which Trump signed during his first term. Ontario Premier Doug Ford told NBC that he was prepared to halt shipments of nickel and electricity transmission from his province to the United States in response. According to the Economy Ministry, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum was expected to announce the country's response during a morning press conference in Mexico City on Tuesday. The additional 10% tariff on Chinese goods follows a 10% duty imposed by Trump on February 4 as a penalty against Beijing for the U.S. fentanyl overdose crisis. Several of these products had their U.S. tariffs sharply increased under former President Joe Biden last year.